Okay. All right, so let's get started into our very first trending story. Oh, please continue getting interactive with us on all our social media platforms, by the way. On Facebook, do not forget to hit the share button. Our WhatsApp number is also very, very active, so please, yes, make sure that you send in your comments. So the very first trending story, when KMJ and I were doing the intro, I spoke a little bit on that, and a student of Abetifi Technical Institute is currently trending on social media. I'm not too sure if it was a cultural day, if it was a traditional day, or, you know, some fun day, fun activity in school, but this particular student is trending on social media because whilst dancing, she decided to land in the laps of the headmaster of the school, and it's gotten people talking on social media. At some point, she even had to be yanked off the headmaster's lap. If you haven't chanced on this video, take a look at this. Yeah, you can tell from my face. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what is going on with the crop of adolescents or young adults that are coming up. I do not know what they think, how they think sometimes. Some things you may see as fun or as nothing or a Gen Z kind of thing, so you're okay doing it. But this is highly uncalled for. It's uncouth. I would say that. It's disrespectful. I do not care even if the headmaster thinks it was okay to do that, or some of the teachers thought it was fine doing that. But highly disrespectful, you don't do that. Let's go on social media. Let's read some comments. Okay, so Jordan says, we need courtesy for boys and girls book again. This book, we need discipline again. We need all that again. Say says, this didn't happen out of vacuum. They already have that rapport. She just lose God do in public. Yes, some more. Limbs Gabe says, this is a traditional dance. If the dancer sits on your lap, she won't get up until you give her money. It's tradition. The head can't do anything about it. That's why the lady used money before she got up. Mimi Nana Mariam says, this is so wrong. Warbeck says, so inappropriate. Belinda Day says, and big grown man, he's sitting there. San Siro says, if it's a cultural display, dear, I don't see anything wrong with it. However, if it was entertainment, that one will be suspicious. Nana Kwame says, hey. Okay, you know what? At the end of the day, there are certain things that you just do not do, especially when you know that definitely there'll be some people pull out their phones. Yeah, so that's it for the comments. Especially when you know that some people will pull out their phones and they'll be recording. Even if it's traditional, it's part of the traditional dance, it wouldn't all go well. It wouldn't look well or look right for a number of persons. So there are some things that we need to put boundaries at or limit them. I don't know if you understand me, but anyways, you can contribute to this on our social media platforms. Moving away from that, let's go to another very interesting trending story where a young man just said, hey, Andra, where this lab so, So this young thief was caught with a motorcycle that had been missing for God knows how long, and when he was apprehended, when he was caught, you know that Ghanaians, these young men, they always want to take matters into their own hands. We've been preaching and talking about this, that, you know, it needs to stop, but still now, say you go chop slap. Anyways, take a look at this video. I'm sure that after stealing the bike, he thought he wouldn't be apprehended or he wouldn't be caught. But lo and behold, you see, every day for the thief, one day for the master. Debbie, you'll be caught. You bet you. And that is the story of this young man over here. But this is very sad. This is very heartbreaking. The more, I don't know what's happening. I don't know how, again, we need to preach and let you people know that these young men know that stealing will not take you anywhere. Even if you're doing it and then you have your way with it, at some point, you will be caught. You bet you. Oh. Let's read some comments from social media. This one says, better than sending him to jail. Hope they give him some food afterwards. Nana Eze says, very, very necessary for character readjustment. You can be sure there won't be a next time. Okay. Nana K says, oh, okay. I am Taiwan says, you do Sakura where you go steal. You better out through Uma. Real says, the Pope must hear this. Prince the Saint says, Kofi Okowu slap. Just say, yo, who in this or that? Oh my goodness, do we have some more? Okay. Alika says, hey, Zogo boys know how to slap out, because Convenience says, one question is 10 slaps. Who's that the question? Muncha money answer. Muncha no man slap. The real says, wrong haircut for this job. Chairman do mistake. LC Coffee Pack says, na Sakura man to the thief. Your head go hot too. Oh my goodness. Mama says, Sakura man tire. Okay. Messenger says, Techuman is even lucky. And by now, Lawu. If your Brown says, I'll see a higher area. A higher area. Okay. All right. So that's it for this particular story. But you can share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. What do you think about this story? Moving away from that to the next one. I'm a dog mom. I love dogs. I have quite a number of dogs. And so this particular story, this woman is trending on social media. And she's trending because well, her son gifted her a dog, and she was asked to, get a home, a house, a cage for the dog. So after getting the cage for the dog, she decided to perform a whole inauguration ceremony to officially open the cage for the dog. Take a look at the video. Amen. I know that you hate me. I'm a dog mom, so I understand this 100. Sometimes you get these pets, oh my goodness, they have their way of weaving themselves into your heart that you just find yourself doing certain things that would sound a little bit some way or look a little bit some way to people, to some other people. But This is I love this, okay? Let's see how people reacted to this on social media. Ivy Makeover says, is the sausage on toothpick? Yes, you did see the small chops on the stool, yeah. Is the sausage on toothpicks on standby with drinks for me? What is this? I beg. Your girl Jess says, house warming. Oh yes, Big Greg says, I'm getting my grandma a dog. Okay. Clappy Studio says it's family. Exhibit Plus says too much peace in Ghana. Oh, please. Next comment, after party. Cappuccino says, Mommy, please, we are in Ghana. Oh. We understand, but sometimes you need to do certain things so you do any kakra. Stop being so rigid and hard on yourself. You know, shake it off a little bit. Anyway, so these are our stories for a trending segment this morning. But I have to celebrate all of you who are celebrating your birthdays. And so before I get my phone, we have to get on to one of our very favorites right here on Joy Prime. I'm talking about Big Chef Junior Season 4. So this coming Sunday is the Fortune Challenge, where, you know, Fortune Cookie Smoothie Challenge. So they get the opportunity to use Fortune spread to prepare whatever they want. Maybe they're going to do cookies, biscuits. I don't know exactly how these kids are going to do their thing, but they're going to do their thing. Yeah, the smoothie challenge. So they are going to organize some very delicious smoothies as well. I wonder how it's going to go. And I just can't wait for the Sunday at 4 p.m. on Joy Prime. Now, this particular video, okay, before we play this one, I just want to say a little bit about these kids are so talented. They are so gifted. They are so crafted that when given the opportunity to name the meals that they create themselves, they go so cray-cray with the names. Now, Sewa, who happens to be the first star chef for this season of Big Chef Junior, she created, you know, during the fish challenge, last week Sunday was a fish challenge, and she created fish cakes. She decided to give the fish cakes a very interesting name that had Big Chef Junior Season 4 in there. She created some, Charlie, you know what, just listen, just hear what she had to say.
Okay. CS for Pota fish cake.
Pardon?
And CS for Pota fish cake and fish fingers. My meal. CS4.
I only know for X4.
Okay.
Explain.
My meal is about celebrating being part of season 4 of Big Chef.
Aww.
So C, celebrating, S, season, and 4. This cake can be served in many other occasions, and it is easily prepared. Please, I present to you.
How many of you adults could have thought about something like this? This young girl, Sewa, did think that, how about I celebrate my opportunity on this competition by naming my meal after the season? Very brilliant.